Cool. Yeah, this one has investigation and evidence collection as well. Okay, cool. Then this might be a bit more full-fledged then, I guess. And an actual story. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia? What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know, I know. Do you want me to hold evidence for you? Oh, you want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like... burgers? I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You're not my... You are not cogniferous of my background. Oh, you are not cogniferous. Fuck does that mean? Cogniferous. I'm I'm just getting stuff that's related to Ace Attorney, so I'm gonna assume that's either made up or a typo or something. You are not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Oh, I just had a realization about this case. Yeah, I had the same with Veggie when he was playing Danganronpa 2 last night. I realized that there's a piece of evidence you get in the last case that hints towards the identity of a certain character, because how would that be a memory? I didn't realize that that was actually foreshadowed a bit earlier than... Yeah. Well, not. I mean, it kind of foreshadows. I don't want to. I don't want to dance around that. That's going to be spoiler territory. Okay, so this is 15 minutes later, I think. No, like 10 minutes later. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me? She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Oh, okay. I can examine stuff. Smell blood, that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia the chief's okay. Okay, I have a quick question. If something is something I should be looking at, does a little, like, flare come over it? Or, like... Because, like, I feel like it would be a mistake to run in right now and not, like, examine stuff. Yeah, okay. So if nothing's coming up, then I guess... Sure. I guess I can move forward. Office. Oh, shit. That smell. Blood. Sis. Uh-oh. Someone's there. Oh, fucking god. The icon turns yellow if it's examinable. Okay, cool. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? Did she just faint? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Is there any way to make the text go faster? No. Chief. Okay, cool. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Oh, and it actually shows you've already examined something. That's also really good. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Anything? The chief's chair. Simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand broken in the back of the room. Broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. And then something just popped into fucking view just next to her. It's funny, because, like, you can adjust the, transparency on the text box, and I feel like if you didn't do that, you'd probably not have seen it pop in like that, but... A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. Oh, what could it be? Maya. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. Receipt added to the court record. feel it's to represent Wright not noticing stuff immediately. Well, I think it just implied that, like, her body had kind of, like, adjusted and it fell out of her hand or something. I could believe that. It's, yeah. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. Is there? It's painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit. No, she probably died instantly. Oh, okay. Why didn't... That's weird. Why didn't that, Oh, hold on a sec. Oh, shit. Okay. Right. I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick. What was that? Someone's screaming from outside the window. Oh, shit. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Uh-oh. Phone receiver is missing a few screws. I better not use it. Well, fuck. Surprisingly, the chief is never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. There's a thing on the thing. The Fay & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. No clues here. Oh, I was gonna say that the bin would be an obvious kind of thing to look at, but I guess not. All the chief's important documents are packed here. This is where she filed her case recordings and recent rulings. Should I go to the window now? There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious palace. Place. Ugh. Okay. So I think that's everything in this room now? Whoa, why did that get stuck? Oh, because the UI has collision. I guess that makes makes a bit of sense. Move. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Oh, yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Fay. Maya. Oh, Maya? Maya? Fay. Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. Never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Oh. The sound of the police. The police? Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Ooh, I recognize you. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoes, see? Fuck. Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a moiter. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek. This word Maya here. Here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Goddamn Sherlock Holmes here. Yep. Oh, yep. That right there says, Rach. Obviously trying to spell Rachel. The killer's name is Rachel. I just realized that probably just flew over most people's heads. Well, I mean, if I was ever going to out myself as a literature nerd, it was making a reference to one of the first Sherlock Holmes cases ever written. Anyway. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Wow. They have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Okay. Does this matter? Because, like, I don't know if this is, like, Danganronpa, kind of doesn't make a lot of difference, or if this is... I don't think so. Okay. What have I got in the court records so far? Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought... It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is... the experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oof. Backhanded compliment. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. Oh. Oh, okay, we're gathering stuff now. Something I wanted to be asking you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like, people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. Why the fuck are you casually just recording conversations with your sister? Well, okay. It is very fortuitous that you were doing that, but... Huh? So you say you have a conversation with your sister... You say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Fuck. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Cool. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Harry made. He practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister. Thanks, Maya. Also, Valk, how is the sound levels? I don't know if you were here when I, like, started, but, this game is, like, significantly louder than Danganronpa, and, like, I don't have as fine tune over the in-game sound. It's fine. Okay, that's good. Thanks, Maya. That's all I needed to hear for now. So, you're an acolyte. A, medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium, with ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? Huh? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Ooh! Wow, that's fucking wild. So, we started this conversation off with, like, are you gonna represent me? And Phoenix is like, yeah, I absolutely will. And she's kind of like, oh, really? You're gonna represent me? Then, we move on to, backhanded compliments from his boss. And then, here's the phone number and address of a better lawyer. Please call him to represent me. Oof. I mean, I guess? I don't know why I wouldn't do this, but... yeah, poor Wright is right. Holy fuck. Sure. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Oh my god! I really want the camera to turn to Wright, and he's just got the sweating sprite. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm a defense lawyer. What the fuck? I was there. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. Oh. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Do I want to You know what? It might actually be smart if I did this. This was lying next to the chief's body. I saw that too. They said they thought these were pieces of a broken light stand. Yeah, that seems about right. But I'd never heard of a glass light stand before this. Yeah, that is kind of weird. I guess, like, just as a general piece of advice, should I be presenting mostly everything to people I'm talking to? Like, it'd be dumb to give her her memo and the receipt with her name on it, because she's already seen those, but, like... Because, based on the conversation we heard, they talked about exactly what the thinker's role is in hiding evidence, or holding evidence, but we don't know that yet. So I'm wondering if something like this... I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask her about this now. Oh, okay. But I only did it if the game was hinting at it or was appropriate to the conversation. Yeah, I guess so. But, like, I guess I would ask, like, why did... Actually, do we even know that this came up in the conversation about hiding evidence? No, it did. It did. I'm pretty sure it did. Huh. But I guess this might be something that comes up in the trial or something. Examine. Hey, buddy. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Camera. Smile for the camera. Yeah, okay, I guess that's... Yeah, move. Like in Danganronpa, I think the story will only proceed if you get all the info, which includes showing evidence like that. Yeah, but, I guess I'm wondering whether, yeah, like, I would hope that it wouldn't let you proceed without evidence, because, like, it seems like it's kind of one of those games where you don't have a piece of evidence to proceed and the whole case just falls apart. Like, that obviously feels a bit mean. So I would think it's a staple of these kinds of games, but I guess I don't know. Especially because this is older. September 6. Grossberg Law Officers. According to the receptionist, like, you can't miss things, but I'm not sure if you can get extra context around things. Oh, okay. So, I'm not going to miss out on anything really important, but there might be some, like, meta advantage to me understanding things a bit better by presenting that stuff. I guess that makes sense. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer, possibly. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Oh, okay. I guess I go here then. 6 Fane co-lawyers. Also, I've only done the first 2 cases. Okay. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. There he is. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, guess I got the name wrong, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? Are you fucking... He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Suede Shoes, Detective Gumtree. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Ah, God, I love that. It's like, look, listen, just never call me this name, okay? Like, I don't like it. I don't go by it. Immediately, a superior calls them exactly by that name. Fucking great. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Phew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Let's talk to him first. Mia. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? Hmm? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Autopsy report. Time of death, the 5th of September at 9 PM. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Alrighty then. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Oh boy. Here we go. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Ah, don't talk to him. Don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this is pretty much... I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. I like that Gumshoe's face just changed. Like, real time is actually passing and Phoenix is just standing there going, yes, Edgeworth. Okay, that's enough of that. Let us present this. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that. I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's onto me. Ooh, I don't know if I should tell him straight. I think, because this guy is this guy's an idiot, but I'm not sure if I'm meant to go like, okay, I can tell him straight and he's just gonna give it to me, or if I tell him roundaboutly and he'll just be like, oh yeah, sure, and won't question it. Not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This. It says the Steel Samurai, warrior Neo Old Tokyo. The Steel Samurai. An action hero on TV? Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. That what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Hey. Holds the conversation between the chief and Maya. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes. Thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyery ways, pal. Oh, yeah. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Oh, these names. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Haha, you're trying your lawyery tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Christ. Okay. Oh, awesome. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? I'll leave that one up to your imagination. See you at 9. That's not exactly how the conversation went, but I guess they kind of truncated it, because why wouldn't you? Okay. I guess I'm absolutely not going to talk to him now, but... Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see him if I can find this. She's talking about... I want to present this, though. I want to see if there's anything we can get. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Oh, well, that was a nice little thing. This probably hasn't changed. I want to ask you about the weapon poor sis. Yep, no, okay. That's fine. Actually. Oh, shit, we didn't do this. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. Excuse me. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. So, who is this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So, what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. Oh. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. We did see, when that scene happened that showed the murder, it was like red, white, and blue? Wonder what that's got to do with this. White, Okay. I can't do any of that anymore. I guess the hotel. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer pal. Teehee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gunshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. Well, I mean... He said, don't tell me nothing. So you could tell me something? That would be... Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That would actually make my day if we used that logic and she's just like, oh, yeah, I guess I could tell you something then, can't I? Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Oh boy. Let's examine first. What in the fuck is that? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? I don't know if I've just been playing too much Danganronpa, or if it's something about, like, the art style and the up-pressing in that, but there was something really, really off-putting about that whole thing there. Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside the drawer. Alright, let's just start talking to you. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. I mean, those words won't... Sure. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. Tee. You had your hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. It seems like there's literally no reason to do that. And I've just got, like, literally nothing out of her. Except the fact that there are 2 glasses here. There's a screwdriver in this desk drawer. For some reason. Like, I'm guessing that if I did this, that I could probably, like, just... A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Yeah, like, there's some implied stuff that I can get from this. Late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fayco Law Officers building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. A still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Alright. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Like, I don't know if there's any... I mean, I guess I can save and just, if it turns out that something was a bad idea, then fuck it, but... I guess she's also not talking, so I don't know if even presenting something here would do anything, to be honest. Fuck it, I guess I can try it. Excuse me, but I'm a witness? Police witness? You understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience, Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies. Okay, she's not gonna give me anything. That's fine. Let's go back to the law offices then. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So you're the one who is... You're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes. Well, yes. And what do you want? Not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? And how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, all... I almost want to say, like... Yeah, she ain't talking. Yeah. No, I got that once I presented it. But... Fuck. What kind of voice was I... Like, it feels like I should be giving this guy a voice where he's saying, well, here I am, old boy. What do you want? Out with it. And I almost said old boy instead of boy instead... Yeah. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? He knows something. Acha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. Can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? That's super sketchy. What the fuck? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? I'm not leaving, dipshit. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Yes, that painting. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky. Jesus. The hue of the sea. The weave of the straw hat. That's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Okay. I mean, I don't think there's anything else left to do here, so, oh shit. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has gone home. The police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to talk to me. Guess I'll head out. I'm gonna go ahead and assume there's probably nothing. Sky is blue and so am I. That's the hotel right across the way. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to be gained from that, so we're just gonna go back and... Oh boy. Oh, we got a timestamp now. I guess that means we've done what we needed to. Fucking Ibuki emote. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well... What do I tell her? Well, see... Just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 PM. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... Can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there. A long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya. I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. I mean, oh boy. Good afternoon, sir. Oh, excuse me. You are... Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Duh! You came back quickly. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? What is this shit? There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. Huh? What do we have here? Wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap. That was attached to the phone receiver in the office because there were screws missing. Hey, good vibes in here. No, thanks, man. Thanks. I like to try and keep things chill and stuff, especially with shit going on right now. How are you doing, Gitsy? Gitsy? I can't think of another way to pronounce that. Gitsy Gaming. How are you doing today? There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing. Oh, oh, okay. Whoa. Okay, I almost read that as I look forward to an ongoing for some reason. Oh, man. Reading is hard. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Oh, thanks, Gitsy. I appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. To be continued. What? Save progress. Oh, is this like a trial? Yeah. Okay, cool. With that, I am quickly going to, get myself some lunch, because it's about that time that I need to get up and stretch my legs before I go into atrophy. So, that was a bit intense, I realize now. Let's put on some music until... Well, actually, you know what? There might be some music if I just exit here. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. Uh-oh, it's him. Okay. Now there's some tunes to leave this to. So, yeah, I will be right back. I'm just going to cook myself some lunch. I'm going to quickly eat that on stream, and then we'll get back to it. Alright, I'm back. Let's, turn this down just a tad. Yeah. It was initially set to 19.6, I'll have to write that down. Okay. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. Obviously coming right off of Danganronpa, some of this stuff is, like, clicking pretty quickly. Though I must admit that, in the first case, that, what was it? That passport thing and determining that, the clock was off because of travel, was, definitely shows, like, a big difference between those two games. Like, Danganronpa is very, very meticulous about, like, proving every single step of every single thing. And, like, in this, there's a lot more, like, inference you need to make, it seems. Or, like, background knowledge that would help. So, like, in that case, like, knowing that, hey, if you bring a clock around with you, you'd set it to different time zones. And if that person had only just come back, that could be an explanation for the discrepancy in the clock, in the times you see. Yeah, I didn't really expect something like that, especially in the first trial. And granted, like, that's the first, like, okay, you need to think about this kind of thing in that case. But I wasn't expecting something that was, like, I'm trying to think of the word to describe it. It's, I wasn't expecting something that was so not, hinted at all in the first case like that. I was expecting something a bit more like, okay, well, is there a reason? Or, like, maybe Mia turns to you and goes, okay, well, is there any reason you can think of other than the power outage that would have caused the discrepancy in time? Something that leads you a bit more to that conclusion. And I don't know, maybe that's because I played too much Danganronpa, but, and that it was a tutorial, and it held my hand, like, most of the way until that last little bit. But, yeah, this is great so far. It's also a huge, I get a huge sense of whiplash from this too, because, like, it's such a tone difference between, because of, it's such a tone difference from Danganronpa. Like, the, like, depressingness and, like, constant kind of obvious theme of despair coming up, whereas this is just, like, lighthearted and all of that stuff. And even the death of Mia is, it's not, I wouldn't say it's not given gravity, but it's very, it wasn't wallowing in the moment all that much. And I guess it's because it's, like, the first bit in the game, you know, the player doesn't have a huge attachment to that person, other than that was the person who helped me in the tutorial. But, yeah. I'm really enjoying this. Ace Attorney series is always, was always good. Glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, I've heard a lot about it. And, after a couple of people knew I was playing, Danganronpa, this was, like, the very next suggestion they made. Another group of people also suggested Zero Escape, but I feel kind of glad that I took the game with a bit of a more lighthearted tone, because, like, as much as I really enjoy the kind of, like, more, serious and, like, as much as I appreciate games that can be serious and also would take steps to make a player feel uncomfortable about things, like with the whole despair theme, like showing gruesome murders and shit like that. As much as I appreciate all that, I do need a break from that sometimes, and goofy shit like this is, like, fucking perfect. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh my god, I can't spell. Sorry, I'm just trying to... I'm trying to message someone and I'm, like, failing to type. You should check out AI the Somnium Files. That is another one I've got, lined up. Probably after... Oh, I don't know. Someone I do follow who streams is probably going to play that. Oh, no, I did read that right. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry, I got distracted for a second. Yeah, so, that was another one that I coincidentally knew about because of Danganronpa. And, like I pretty much said in what my reply to someone was, like, this started off with, Persona, because I'd heard Persona's kind of cool, and I played SMT4, and someone suggested, hey, play Persona. And then after that, someone suggested play Danganronpa. And then multiple people have said Ace Attorney and Zero Escape, and then AI the Somnium Files came out, that... God, I can't remember their relation to Danganronpa, or why I connected with that. Nah, it's gone. But, yeah. Spike Chunstov doing some good fucking work. Yeah, I happen to also be playing, I happened to finish up Danganronpa V3 when someone I followed, was starting Danganronpa 1. And they're also playing Persona 5 Royale at the moment, which I didn't stream, but I did get done playing recently. It's just weird how, like, we're both streaming, and, like, we're playing mostly the same games at the same time. Yeah. Ow. So yeah, like, I'm probably gonna check out AI, the Somnium Files. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, though, because, like, here's the problem. I like doing these games for streams. I think they're entertaining to watch and entertaining to, like, well, and fun to, like, stream, from my perspective. But, like, there's, like, I think there's 60 hours of game in this game. Then the Zero Escape games have about 20 each, so that's probably another 60 to get through all three of those. Then there's AI, which I've heard is, like... Actually, no, someone told me about something else that wasn't AI. That was the same person that suggested it, but... So I don't know how long AI is, but, like... And I'm only doing these streams specifically on the weekend, because I like doing them kind of during the day. Because I work full-time. I can't do, like... I feel like doing, like, 4 or 5 hours of this is just gonna completely knock me out during the week. So, like, I do these on the weekends and shorter streams on the weekdays with different games. But, like, if I'm doing, like, 8-hour sessions of these games for weeks, it's still gonna take me until, like, October-ish until I get through all of them. Like, ugh. Or maybe that's a game I'll just play by myself, I don't know. Definitely depends on what AI is, because I wasn't 100% sure on what the hook or what the gameplay actually was. Oh, that's cool. Why do I know that name? What else have you... Who else have you voiced? Oh, maybe that's a different person. Oh, no. What other video games have you done? Super Neptunia, Atelier, Mega Dimension Neptunia. Oh, Nep. Okay, yeah, nothing unfortunately I recognize. I swear I've seen that name floating around before, but you would enjoy it? You mean AI? Is that what you're talking about? Because, like, yeah, like, I guess I'm just not sure what genre it falls into. Like, is it, like, is it closer to Persona? Is it, like, Danganronpa? Like, that's the bit I was a bit unclear about. Actually, I guess I can look that up now. AI, these... An adventure game. That's not very clear. Play as a detective. Elusive serial killer. Okay. So, like, yeah, similar in, I guess, concept. Maybe it's executed a lot differently, but, yeah. Like Dangan with the Courts and Gloom. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I've played all 3 Danganronpa games and I'm going to play Zero Escape. I think that's probably in my wheelhouse. I guess it just depends on whether, like, I get impatient and just play it or wait for a time to stream it. I guess, like, here's the other problem I'm running into. Unfortunately, because I start these streams early, I don't have the same audience that I'd have during the week. There's obviously some overlap when I get to, like, 4 o'clock my time or something like that. But, because, like, mornings like this give me a lot of time to play through, I get a lot of people watching that sort of stuff here, which locks me into the weekend. But during the week, like, I don't want to break apart games like this so much. So, like, I did that consciously, but the thing is that, like, during the week, I have, like, a different audience again who watches, like, games, or who, for recent memory, has, like, struggled watching me play Bubba Is You. But then I want to, like, shake it up. I probably want to finish, like, Blasphemous in that time slot. Like, I don't know. Keeping this, like, organized and making sense is proving to be a bit more difficult than I thought. But that's how it is. What other games have you played recently, Gitsy? Because, like, my life's basically been consumed by the games I've just been talking about recently. I went back and played Dark Souls 3 for some reason. Well, I mean, there was a reason. I was catching up on streams and wanted something to do while I was listening to it. I don't know why I chose the S3, though. Alright. Alright, there was a few more bites than I expected left. But, I'm gonna quickly rinse this stuff, and then we'll be back for the trial. Oh boy, trial number 2 already. This went quick. Yeah, so I'll be right back. Alrighty then. 19.6, there it is. Time